There's £50 up for grabs on the starting 11 app this weekend. Simply enter the FPLtips mini league and create your best 11 from Saturday's matches. It's free to enter and the league is public and open to all via the Browse Games menu. Or alternatively, you can enter using the code on screen now. Before the break, Gameweek 12 saw some great returns from Pope and Tomori at the back, though leaving Soyuncu on the bench proved costly, as Leicester secured a 2-0 win over Arsenal. That game saw Maddison continue with his consistent returns of late, while the decision to bring in Mane for Sterling immediately paid off, after the Liverpool midfielder scored in a 3-1 win over Man City. Abraham and captain Jamie Vardy added to their tallies, but it was another blank for Firmino alongside them. A score of 76 points saw a big green arrow from 140,000 up to 72,000. The team looks to be in fairly good shape, but Roberto Firmino is on thin ice after failing to deliver in both game weeks since he came into the team to replace Callum Wilson. There are the likes of Jiménez and Rashford in much better form, offering tempting alternatives, and a downgrade there would open the door to potentially selling De Bruyne to Mo Salah. But for now, the plan is to bank the free transfer and give the Brazilian one more week to impress. Here's how the team is set to line up for Gameweek 13. Burnley are yet to keep a clean sheet on the road this season, shipping 11 goals in 6 away games. But their opponents, Watford, haven't been in the most prolific goal-scoring form. The Hornets have made improvements defensively in the last 6 game weeks, but have scored just 4 goals in that time. Only Norwich have managed fewer. Rico didn't take his chance last game week, and so he finds himself on the bench at the expense of Soyuncu. Leicester have kept 3 consecutive clean sheets now, and only Liverpool have shipped fewer than their 5 goals away from home this season. Lundstram fired 4 goal attempts in Gameweek 12 alone, with 3 from inside the box and 1 deemed to be a big chance missed. He's up against a Man United side that have failed to keep a clean sheet in any of their 6 away games so far, conceding 7 goals. Maddison ranks behind only Willian amongst midfielders, with a tally of 13 attempted assists in the last 4 game weeks. Brighton ranks 6th worst in the league with a total of 7 goals conceded during that period, while only 5 teams have afforded opponents more big chances. De Bruyne has only managed the 1 goal involvement in the last 4 game weeks, despite matching Maddison's 13 attempted assists in that time. Chelsea are yet to keep a clean sheet on the road this season, shipping 12 goals in 6 games. Only Watford, Aston Villa and Newcastle have fared worse. Mane has come up with some important goal contributions in the last 5 game weeks, producing 3 goals and 3 assists over that spell. No side have conceded more headed goal attempts than Crystal Palace during that period, while no player has taken more attempts of that nature than Mane this season. The last 4 game weeks have seen Mount return just 1 assist, but Gameweek 12 was the first time all season that he's gone 2 consecutive games without an FPL return. He's amassed 3 goals and 1 assist during 6 away matches, producing an average of 5.3 points per game on the road. Vardy has netted in each of the last 4 game weeks, producing 6 goals and 2 assists, and no forward has fired more than his 9 shots on target. The Foxes rank first in the league with totals of 15 goals scored and 30 shots on target during the same period. Brighton look set to be without both of their first choice centre-backs, with Webster suffering from an ankle injury and Dunk missing through suspension. Abraham has returned 3 goals and 2 assists in the last 5 game weeks, while matching Vardy and Mane with a total of 6 big chances. The 22-year-old has been directly involved in 9 goals across 6 away matches this season. Man City have shipped 7 goals in the last 6 game weeks, while their total of 12 big chances conceded ranks 10th worst in the league. Firmino has failed to find a return in the last 6 game weeks, but figures of 2.13 expected goals and 1.52 expected assists in that time suggest he's been somewhat unfortunate. Crystal Palace have shipped 8 goals in the last 4 game weeks, with Southampton the only side to concede more than their 15 big chances. It's a close call between Mane and Vardy for captaincy, with both players in great form coming into their respective away ties with Crystal Palace and Brighton. Vardy slightly edges the Liverpool midfielder for goal threat in the last 4 game weeks, beating him 9-4 for shots on target and 5-4 for big chances. so the armband is on the Leicester forward as things stand.